When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport, and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Thanks for getting your pot on. Thank you for telling a friend. That's how we spread the word about the pirate ship. Oh, we got a full one today. Laura's here, and I'm excited because there's something I want to bring up that I want Laura's help in dissecting just a little bit.
God.
Yeah. Kevin is here, of course, and he brought a man who went to see this guy just the other day. The Bigfoot in the room. Saxsquatch.
Saxsquatch.
Oh, Saxsquatch. Excuse me. That is right. Saxsquatch. Now, the thing that I find interesting, Keith, is I'm wondering, why does a guy in a Bigfoot costume playing saxophone work? Like, it works.
Right.
People want to see it. Where did you go see this?
The time I just saw him was at Town Ballroom in Buffalo.
So, is that the first time you saw him? Third time.
Third time. So,
is it sold out?
Yeah, it was almost sold out on Saturday night or Friday night. Played to almost 1,000 people, and in Town Ballroom.
1,000 people come to see this
Can
guy.
we backtrack?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
What's
Sasquatch?
Saxsquatch?
But it's somebody who dresses up like they're Bigfoot. And
Well, it's Sasquatch playing a saxophone.
What's the guy's name? Dave Mitchell?
It's Sasquatch.
okay.
It's Saxsquatch.
I'll send you a
It's
video.
Sasquatch.
I was going to say,
Or you can YouTube it.
I
What do you mean
need to
Sasquatch has a real name?
Saxsquatch.
I think the guy's name is Dave Mitchell. And that's the thing. Is like, what did it feel like in that room? You got 1,000 people there to see a dude in a fucking it's a puppet. It's a puppet. You see it? Do you see it?
What the
Yeah.
I'll have to pass around the videos from live seeing it. It's a great mix of, parents.
Yeah. That's like a different. Well, he sings, but I think he auto tunes his voice or something.
Yeah, he
Like-
sings over the top of
Yeah.
a lot of popular songs, from Party Rock Animal to some Kansas to Daft
Kansas?
Punk to, what was the song? He did September, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Okay.
Throws in a little Rack Astley, Never Gonna Give Up.
Come on.
This is like a mix of live music plus the kink of furries.
You had to take it there,
Wow.
didn't you? You had to take it there.
How can you deny that?
Well, I never thought that. I was looking at it and I'm going, were people vibing in the room?
Oh,
Like, what was it like in there?
What
was
drugs
the
were
energy?
you on?
None.
Are people
None.
taking it seriously?
Oh, it's just fun. It's
the guy-
serious where people
The
are
guy was a
showing up.
touring saxophone. He was
His
in,
name is Dean Mitchell.
Yeah.
That's his name, right?
He was in different bands and stuff. And you told me it was COVID that hit, and he was bored and just
He put on a
started
costume.
putting videos out. It hit.
I
Went
would
viral.
go.
Put on a costume. A couple of years ago, he played at Photo City in Rochester.
Oh, yeah.
And there was probably 150 people there.
Okay.
And at some point in the show, part of his whole act, he on stage, just plays the samples, plays the saxophone over the top of it. And then at some point, he always comes down onto the floor and
Plays
starts
for the
dancing
ladies?
around and dancing with everybody playing the saxophone.
I'm jealous now.
And
Are you really?
Yes.
so he goes
Really?
on,
Yes.
and that's why I've seen him 3 times, because the first
Yeah.
time was like, all right, why not? What do you have to
The
lose?
first time you were on drugs, probably.
No, was not.
I mean, I would definitely take a gummy. Like, you would definitely be microdosing. But, yeah.
He
No,
tours
this looks like
around the
amazing.
country. A lot of his shows are sold out.
Yeah.
He's played at Electric Forest, which is a pretty
Yes!
popular music festival. And if you were to look up videos of him playing Electric Forest, it's thousands of people in the daylight in a forest of just.
Where's
a
the Electric
festival
Forest?
atmosphere. It's in Michigan.
Oh,
So it's
wow.
a festival that probably has.
Is it like a
30,000
Sasquatch
people.
festival? I know
No,
they do a Sasquatch festival somewhere, and I thought it was in Michigan.
No, this is just more of an EDM festival.
Yeah.
He's big into. He goes to he's been to that EDC in Vegas.
Yeah. Are you an EDM guy?
He's going
Yes.
to. All right. He's going to England or Europe next year for festivals.
No, are you going to what's the big one? It's the World something. It's going to be in Thailand. I just learned about this last
Not sure what
night.
that one is.
Somebody told me that they're going to Thailand to see some EDM, and it almost has like a Disney name to it.
Electric Daisy Carnival?
Yeah,
one of them?
something like that.
I've been to the ones in Vegas.
Yeah?
The big ones in Vegas.
Do you get so a lot of EDM was always things like Molly and different drugs like that. I think today people are a little cautious to take those things because of the fentanyl possibility. But did you do all that stuff?
In the past, yeah.
Oh, and I'm not. But believe me, there's no judgment here. I'm just asking, like, what is that like? Because that's a drug I've never done. I was always afraid.
You have to enjoy the music as part of it.
Yeah.
You know, the whole enjoying the music is the biggest deal.
Yeah.
So
ecstasy too was one, like, and I always thought ecstasy was like made you amorous and all that. And I think
that was always the sex drug.
Yeah, they say sex on X.
Right, but I've heard people who took it, Laura, and they said that wasn't it. It just made them feel more, and maybe you were touching people, but they didn't have any.
It's like having sex in the Matrix over there. What you doing?
I have no idea. I have no idea. But have you done ecstasy?
Of course.
Okay, and
not of course, but
in the past. But I mean, what is that experience like when you're at like an EDM festival?
I mean, it's just when the EDC Vegas, for example, there's 160,000 people there because it's at the Vegas Speedway where they do the NASCAR races.
Yeah.
So it's just a giant carnival in the middle of the speedway with, tons of stages and music and crazy. It goes all night. So
how much is it to get into something like that?
I mean, you're spending for the tickets for example, it's probably for the ticket. I think they're like $600-700 for the weekend.
Fuck.
But then once
you go from like it goes 24 hours.
It goes from Thursday night until Monday morning, so you're getting a full
sunrise sets.
And that's like a music festival. How much it costs to go to one?
I mean, you think about what you're spending for a concert. Go to a concert at say,
you're paying $300, $400.
You go to a concert at the arena or wherever. You're spending $300-400 for 4 nights or 4 hours of music.
Yeah.
So when you factor in many days.
And
then just all of that has led to all of a sudden, hey, here's a guy playing a saxophone.
Well, all right,
a
so
Saxsquatch.
He's going to Amsterdam in the spring for a festival,
an EDM festival. Yeah.
Called Awakenings.
Are you married?
No.
Okay.
Lucky bastard.
No. Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
You don't have anybody? Would you take somebody with you?
I'm going with a couple friends that are married.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, just solo traveling.
He's the pivot man.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering the same thing. I'm wondering. But if this guy walked out as Dean Mitchell in jeans, same exact skills, right? He plays great, does that. Is it as cool? I don't think so.
No, definitely not. I mean, there are other artists that play, instruments and whatever, but they just don't have that.
They should do like
feel of like when you're going to see when this guy sold 1,000 tickets for playing in Buffalo.
Oh.
If you were to told someone else
that has like him, the Yeti, like a midget doing a leprechaun, all the mythical creatures in a band.
I mean, it's a cover band. It's really just a cover band.
Sure.
With a costume on, and you just go and it's fun.
Well,
and every time he's come on tour, the first time I went, he laughed at me. He's like, "You're going to see what?"
Yeah, I would laugh too.
And then the second time I saw
it's like going to see Alf. You know what I mean? It's like watching a grown Alf.
I had Purse Pisser's big in the live music, and he was like, I think I might try it if I'd go. So next time he comes around, I'm gonna go.
Laura,
I would totally go and see him.
You would.
I just pulled up a picture of him though. He's not good looking at all.
Dean Mitchell is not a good looking man.
No, he is not a good
Is
looking
he
man.
better looking as a Sasquatch or as a man?
He's way better looking as a Sasquatch.
Really? I was wondering that because I go, the costume gives you permission. Right? Permission to come out there and almost in a way have people act because I love what he plays.
I'd love to know how much ass he gets.
I don't know if
he peels that costume.
He's not a good looking man at all. But I get it. I actually went to an EDM concert out in Red Rocks one year and it was such a vibe. It was so much fun. And I love when you dress up for it and
What, dress up how?
Like I wore like
put on a fairy costume with little fucking wings. Hi, I'm like
anime.
Yeah.
No, I didn't do like that, but I had like pigtails, neon bodysuit, like.
Stop.
What? Stop. All I did was look at you. All I did was look at you.
Because you want me to be the hateful one. Because you don't want to be the hateful one. You be the hateful one.
Okay, I was gonna say, was it crotchless?
No, I had shorts on. I'll
It's a
pull up a
concert.
She said a
Not a fucking
bodysuit.
sex
Oh,
tent.
believe me.
But like,
Keith. He knows.
It's like when you go to a different genre. Now, I love to go to live music. It's my favorite thing. I'm super passionate about it. But when I go to a country concert, I'm going to wear something different than going to EDM versus going to, I don't know, Celine Dion. Like, you know.
What are you wearing at Celine Dion? A fucking pantsuit?
I sure as hell would.
From the Hillary Clinton collection?
I would definitely wear trousers. Like, that would be amazing.
Keith was saying that he had just put out that he's looking for somebody to go on tour with him. What were you saying? It was like
Saxsquatch?
He had
as an assistant?
A posted something about looking for help on tour and somebody to go travel around and probably help set up.
And take care of
from
shit.
show to show. If you were to look at his tour dates, he plays probably 30 shows on a tour plus going all over the country. I think he played before Buffalo was in Pittsburgh and then went to Toronto and then, just does a whole circuit everywhere and sells out all around.
Yeah, as I'm thinking about this,
I'm going to work on getting him on. Keith gave me some information to get to him, so hopefully we can get him on.
That would be great. I'd love to talk to him because, I go, well, it kind of removes ego, right? It adds a mystique to this thing. It makes it a little more interesting. There's no real judgment other than, because you're all there, right? I mean, the curiosity is there. And I think in a way, it's like, don't take this too seriously. We're just here for fun.
That's the whole point of music, right? It's just having fun.
It is, but it's interesting that if you walked out as Dean Mitchell, is this you at the
EDM?
At the EDM show?
Yeah. Like fishnets, Yeah, that's like what you would wear to an EDM.
Oh, boy.
I mean, that's actually more clothing than a lot of people would wear. But
people of our age group wear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Send that over
people who have had 2 kids,
Send that over to me for the Spank Bank.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But yeah, if he just came out as Dean Mitchell, would it be as fun? Probably not. You toss in the Sasquatch costume.
Right, sure.
It's just a good time, and
Yeah.
people show up and dance and have fun.
I mean, I would totally go to that.
Well,
that would be so much fun.
Yeah, it does sound like fun, actually.
Yeah.
I have to admit that. And the mask gives you like a little bit of freedom for him, and I think everybody else too, in a way.
Does he stay completely in costume the whole time?
The whole time.
Yeah.
The whole
It's
time.
got to be hot as shit, though.
Well, I'm sure.
That thing's
That's a
got to
good
smell
point.
like fucking
Hockey
homeless.
equipment.
Hockey
Hockey
bag.
equipment.
It's got to smell like homeless.
Do you go to a lot of EDM shows around here?
Yeah.
At Photo City?
The Photo City.
Do
Wait,
you
Photo City has
know-
autumn EDM
So
shows?
if one of a guy that I dated for a little bit, he was, is it DJ? No.
Keith's
DJ, yeah.
Keith's the DJ.
Is it?
There was one.
And, well, like he performed at Photo City, and I went to one of his shows, and it was so fucking funny.
Keith,
Like I was put in the back room
Keith's been known to play the computer every once
Why
in a
were
while.
you put in the back room?
because I was his guest. Like
You were in the green room, hidden behind the scenes.
Oh, wow. Did you watch people? Wow. My God, are you all right over there? What's happening?
the water went down.
Oh.
His what was his name? David. But his because he used to perform. He would perform at like random raves. He'd be like, "Yeah, I have a set at 3 a.m. this weekend." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Do you have any
Like,
videos of you playing the computer on your phone we could bump with?
Wait, they go, these things start, they started like,
I mean, most of nowadays, the local ones, they all start. They're more like concerts where they start at 8 o'clock and you're home by 1 in the morning.
okay.
So it's not like many years ago would be up till sunrise.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was one guy was at Photo City a couple weeks ago, played the violin as part of his set.
Yeah.
It was like dubstep and bass music, and
Like the
then added
nerds
a
in Revenge of the
violin.
Nerds and that,
Yeah.
that one scene.
But yeah, they've slowly incorporated other instruments and make it more immersive. And
Yeah, I get that mask thing to hide. Because if I were really, really honest about, like, I think I was...
Oh my God, you should do it for comedy. You could be completely racist.
no.
Rext. Rext.
I don't know what that is.
Do you know that was his stage name? It just came back to me.
Did he have you call that at certain times? Never mind.
No.
When he dropped the beat.
He was funny. I met him. He was
He was cleaning the local elementary
no,
school.
I went to like a wine bar one time and he was the sommelier.
Oh, wow.
And I just started talking to him, and it was his birthday, and then we just started hanging out for, I don't know, like 2 months.
And next thing you know, you're hidden in the green room.
How long from meeting him at the bar to making out with him? Was it within 2.5 hours?
Probably. Yeah.
What's wrong with that? That happens. I don't understand. That's
Yeah.
not a bad thing.
No.
What do you need, like 3 dates? I don't think so. I think I'm so intrigued by this. I'm also intrigued by the EDM thing because I don't know if I even like the music. I don't know if I'm all that familiar with it. I remember being at the.
You can't get hammered drunk at an EDM because the beat and the bass is pumping.
Yeah.
Fuck your head up.
No.
So I got to do drugs.
Right, but I think I was at I think they had an EDM tent at Woodstock '99.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And went all night.
yeah, and I remember going in there and I'm going, this is not for me.
Well, it's not for everyone.
And I left. But maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm more open minded now. Maybe I can.
Saxsquatch is
Yeah.
the entry point.
Right. I mean, maybe that's the thing. Because, boy, when you see a guy, and as Laura said, and I thought this when I was thinking about talking about Saxsquatch, was he not a handsome guy? And was this a way for that? But it doesn't sound like that was really the purpose. He just did it as a funny, and it hit.
From what I understand, it sounds like he did a funny, during COVID and made a video.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, went viral and it turned into, hey, go on tour.
There is something when people don't really know who you are, and he's putting out who he is, so you can find him as his real name, Dean Mitchell. But that was the whole thing for me with radio. Like growing up, I was popular in my high school, really small high school. I was athletic. That was all cool. But there were like things that you just, I don't know, that happened to you throughout life. Like I always thought and talked about I would do TV or TV news. And I never felt like I looked good enough on camera. And I was always like, I don't know. So then when radio came along, I'm like, fuck, man, you get to be the coolest version of yourself because nobody can see you. So it was literally like putting on a mask when you think about it and hiding. And I did that until all of a sudden, as you get older, you get a little more confident. Things work out for you. You start building something, and then now there's video everywhere. There were pictures and shit, so you couldn't hide anymore. But that was like the thing. And so as I'm watching this guy, I go, yeah, I kind of get the idea that he may go out there and play songs he would never play without the mask on, only because if he does fuck up a little bit, nobody cares. He's in a costume, and we're not taking it that seriously. You know what I mean? That's the thing that I think.
It all starts back, who would start at first? What, Kiss maybe? There's probably somebody
Kiss
before
did.
them where as far as, the makeup
I don't
and
remember
adding
anybody. Alice Cooper, I guess, in the 70s, early, did a lot of makeup, but it was
Dee
still...
Snider had a little bit of makeup.
Yes, he did, and for a while. But I thought Alice was like maybe one of the first that I remember because it was the late 60s, early 70s. And he's like,
Alice was really hiding anything, though. Kiss,
No,
Kiss, you're behind full makeup.
right. That's what I'm saying. But he's kind of started that
And
thing.
none of those guys in Kiss are really good looking without the makeup on either.
It was a complete, no, they're not. And some of them looked really rough. The guy who just died, I remember meeting him. He looked really rough. But is that your DJ friend?
See, I didn't have a type. I dated everyone.
Yeah. No, right. You were like, the United Nations.
Like a door handle. Everybody gets a turn.
No.
Fuck
She
you.
was like this. Her vagina was like the Statue of Liberty.
Give us your tired.
Yes,
you're
you're
poor.
poor. Your huddled masses.
Oh, this guy was poor. Let's just talk about that.
Oh, my God.
He was poor.
Well, I mean, that happens. But you didn't care. You had fun for 2 months.
Yeah.
2 months of slumming.
Fuck you.
You need to write a book. You need to write a book.
I have been.
Oh, writing a book?
Well, I've been writing a lot more lately.
It's more Harlequin than book than biography. That's how she thinks.
That's
how she thinks the sex club's going to be.
My story written, not like turn it into a book, but just something hard. When
Something
I'm working
hard.
something
Like concrete? You mean something that's kind of
Yes.
hard?
Joe.
Yeah. No, but what is the story? Just how you?
I sort of wanted to write my own life story. When I'm working with seniors, they sit there and they tell me their life stories so much. And I talk to them about when you're going to pass, like, do your kids know this? Like, have you told your kids these stories about your artifacts or your life? I'm even talking to my own mom about things, and I'm like, I want something that, because I'm not like a materialistic person, like that when I get older, my kids will be able to like read about what I went through.
So how honest are you going to be?
Oh, I'm way too fucking honest.
Yeah,
and this
I
is
know.
why they won't read it until long.
Right.
You should take some of your stories from your summers of love and turn them into like almost like a 50 Shades. Like you could go with the sweet guy. You could go with different things and Harlequin it.
I've always, I mean, I went to school for journalism.
Yeah, right.
So I've always written, and I write a lot of poetry and a lot of things. And there has been times where like
Hickory dickory dock.
Okay.
The
Fuck
bitch
you.
was on my.
And by the way, that character was a mask. Andrew Dice Clay isn't really even his name. I forget his real name. But he just was. Yeah, that was a character that he did as a bit in his stand-up, and it caught fire. And then he sold out Madison Square Garden, and he kind of became that guy. But he wasn't really that guy. He was kind of a really sweet, sensitive guy that people didn't know. The same thing with Alice Cooper. Like, he kept quiet for years. He loved playing golf. That's not rock and roll.
He's like a 3 handicap. He's a really good golfer.
That's what I mean. Yes. Or what? I don't know if he's in his 70s now. I mean, maybe he is. Who knows? But I like the idea of writing. And they sell things now. There's almost kits that you can buy.
Storyworth and everything. And that's sort of what inspired me, because I want to do that with my mom.
Right.
You know?
Right. And I knew people, I think Marge was doing something like that. And they give you like deadlines when to have it done and all this stuff. But
I would read the Marge Chronicles.
They give you prompts, like write about this, write about that.
Yeah.
You know, and that's something that is never going to go out of style or get old. Like, to write down your actual life experience.
I think it's important in a way to kind of know what shaped you, right? And a lot of times we can all look back and go, well, my family arrived on the shores of the United States and blah, 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 blah. And they came. That's how you got here. Okay. But did that shape you? And I always think, not really. It's more your previous generation and maybe the generation before them and what was happening in the world, right? That even shaped those people. And then you start to see the patterns that they brought forward and you brought forward, and it's a little freaky, but it can be kind of eye-opening for sure.
Yeah.
I got a title for your book. Every day is my birthday. The Laura story.
No, that's in honor of Greg, my birthday twin.
Yes. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's coming up in May?
May 20th.
Yeah, May 20th.
We got a couple months.
I'm not going to skip one of them this year.
Oh, fuck you.
You're going to skip both?
You skipped both like you did last year.
You're going to skip both? Is that what you're trying to say? That's Kevin's way. All right, we'll take a moment. Actually, I want to get into something that Kevin does.
We're going to jack off?
No. I have no idea about that. I don't
Piss
even
off
want
his
to know.
family.
Well, maybe. We'll get into that right after this. If the new year has you saying, I did not sign up for this, like a workers' comp case, Social Security disability, or a personal injury claim, don't try to Google lawyer your way through it. Go to Connors and Ferris. They have offices in Buffalo, New York City, Syracuse, and Rochester, and they'll get back to you within 24 hours. Yeah. So even when you're stress scrolling at 2 a.m., you can call 262-COMP, tell them a little bit about what's going on in your life, and within 24 hours, one of their attorneys will get back to you. You'll talk to real lawyers who will explain things in plain English, not legal mumbo-jumbo. Workers' comp, Social Security disability, personal injury, complicated? Absolutely. Something you should handle alone? Nope. Connors and Ferris. Experienced, responsive, and committed to serving you better. Call 262-COMP. Help's available right now. Not Saxsquatch. Sorry.
Yeti
I want to say
Squatch.
Saxsquatch.
This is the Yeti.
Yeah. Kevin texted me yesterday, and he said, how about this for the podcast? I'm just going to read the text.
Oh, shit.
What is something so subtle or simple that you can do that'll annoy the shit out of people? Okay. And he continued, for me, I like going to Wegmans on a busy Saturday and go the wrong way against the flow of traffic just to annoy people. And all I can think is, how old are you, 45?
I'm older than that.
Okay. You're over 45. I go, this isn't recess.
That's fun.
What are we doing here?
Because the normal flow, you go into Wegmans, you go to the produce.
Right.
You go to the fish and the meat, and then you go past all the meat, and you go to the dairy. I like to go the other way. I like to start at the beer and work back.
Okay, but you only do that just to annoy people.
A lot of times, yes.
Laura. I mean.
I hate going to the grocery store, period.
Right, because of people like Kevin.
He calls me bougie for my Instacart.
I'm on the west side. I can't afford the Instacart.
Well, you can't afford the Instacart, but like, I get you. I do a mix of both, depending on what I have going on. But this is like a micro rebellion or something.
It's fun being cholesterol in the store.
It's fun being cholesterol?
Yeah, you clogging the arteries. That's yes.
God.
But I mean, it's like power in tiny spaces, and I go, well, there's something here that's fucked up.
I like to bet over under how many looks I'm going to get.
I sort of wish that Cara was here right now so she could therapize you.
This is
what the fuck you
Thank
do
you.
that
It's the same thing I do on Christmas. Like Christmas Eve, I love going to the mall on Christmas Eve, getting a little cup of them pretzels with the cheese, and just sitting there and watching the misery.
Okay,
Danny has said he likes to do that too. Danny and Beth like to do that.
I've been doing that. I've been doing that for years. I love it.
But
I hate, I avoid stores when they're busy. I hate going to do
I just like seeing
errands
people
on
miserable.
the weekend.
Huh?
I just love other people's misery. It makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah, because you're miserable.
So there we go. Okay, because here's the thing that I think. It's a cry for help in some way. I don't know. You're a mom of boys, right? Isn't it? It feels like it's like some kind of a cry for help. But then at the same time, I start going, hang on a second. Life gets very structured as you get older, right? You've got mortgage payments. You got a job that maybe you like, maybe you don't like. Some days you do, some days you don't. You got to be there. You got to be there at a certain time. Your life is run on a schedule. How do you rebel? Because there is something like you want to push back against life. And I will tell you, like,
It's drinking.
well,
Drinking and going to the supermarket for me.
But like you're inconveniencing yourself while you're doing that.
I'm really not. Because I'm just doing what I have to do anyways.
yeah, but I know, but
Yeah.
but where do you put your rebellion as an adult? Where does it fit? Where does it fit in your life? Because you're right, drinking too much is definitely rebellion. Some people
Never ever do that.
No. Man,
Never.
No, not even last night when you called me. I go right away. Right away, I go, oh, you're drunk.
I didn't call you last night.
Yes, the fuck you didn't.
I did?
Yeah. You called me at like 9 o'clock.
No.
Yes, around 8:40, sometime between 8:45 and 9. You called me, and I believe you were with Keith, and then you sent me a picture of like a mini keg of Fireball going, Keith and I are buying this tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But
I did call you. I don't recall calling you.
Okay. Well, there we go.
I might have been trying to call Bob.
No, you called me. You knew you were calling me.
What did I say? I don't even remember what I said.
You said that because I started. I go, I can tell you're drinking. Oh man, Keith and I've been in here to.
We putting the shit together.
All the Christmas gifts. We're doing all the Christmas gifts, and I'm like, what? And yeah, so and then you're like, we got a lot done.
We did.
And I'm bringing him tomorrow. I go, okay. So you knew
That's why I called. That's why.
Yeah. Okay, but
I was canned.
No shit.
You don't remember calling him.
Intervention for Kevin.
And that was before we really started drinking.
That's like the night that Bill called his hairdresser 9 times.
All right. That was your fault. I blame you. I do blame you a little bit. There was a little bit of encouragement, and I'm like, what am I doing? I don't even know.
You guys gotta take my shit away from me when I'm drinking.
Well, see, this is the thing. Is like, I swear to God, okay. I think most adults rebel in different ways. We just do. I drink too much. I do it to avoid all the shit I have to do. I realized that plainly last week. And I go, I haven't gone out this week. I shut it down. I go, I have to. But like adults buy motorcycles, we drink too much. Kevin walks the wrong way in a grocery store.
But am I the only one that'll subtly rebel against shit? I mean, there's got to be something you all.
I don't think I do it subtly. I do it by being authentic.
Cunt it out.
I don't conform to the societal norms that they think I should be as a divorced mom business owner.
What are those societal? Okay, I don't even know what that would be.
Well, just like how I'm open about.
Way to be divorcee.
No, I just don't know.
Like, I remember when I started my business, my mom was like, you need to keep quiet on some things because you don't want it influencing like those that would hire you. And I'm like, well, but that's not me. Like, political views, how I just feel. Yes, my dating past. Like,
Yeah.
I think
It's a graveyard.
Yeah. Shut up.
Boneyard.
But like, I have always been outspoken. I haven't like been that quiet woman that,
Yeah.
you're supposed to be.
You're like a regular old Rosa Parks of 2026.
I don't.
My white privileged ass.
I don't.
I ain't sitting in the back of that truck.
Fuck.
I don't. White privilege is an interesting thing to always discuss because I think that it's so. I really do.
You won the white privilege contest like 2 weeks ago.
I did. It wasn't white privilege. It was just it was in one of my classes. Did I talk to you about this?
No.
Okay. So in one of my classes, the diversity class, they did what's called a privilege walk, and they asked questions, and depending on your response, you either moved forward, stayed stationary, or took a step back.
Okay.
Okay. So if you grew up in a household with at least one parent who graduated college, step forward. If you lived in a household with at least one parent who had an advanced degree, because that's the job, that's what the job required, take a step forward. So both my parents, and it was things like that.
I'd be standing still.
It was things like if you ever went to summer camp or private school, take a step forward.
Okay.
Those types of things. And I knew when this began, and I think most people in the class knew, the first one to the candy bowl was probably most likely going
The
to
fat
be
guy.
me. Was going to go to me.
Ooh, there's a Twix in there.
Those are the best.
And I didn't take any of the candy. I felt too privileged. No.
He just turned around and made it rain on all the other people that weren't getting candy.
He said this candy isn't good enough for me.
Yeah. But the
This
thing
is not Ghirardelli.
Fucking
all I
Hershey's.
say is like everybody, people get very, I don't even know how to say, they get hot over this issue.
Yeah.
The people do not like this because what they'll say, many people will say, I worked my ass off to get where I am. And I will say, yeah, I'm sure you did. But the road to get where you were had less potholes than it did for other people, whatever that is. And I think sometimes to just understand that. One of the things I didn't really like about this was somebody did say, and they named, I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about this, but they just kind of said, hey, I was thinking about somebody who I knew was in the back, and I was wondering how they felt. And so I said, because it's me, I go, I didn't even know you were back there. I was all the way up in the front.
I mean, you literally are the definition of the privilege in that whole program.
Well, sure. Absolutely. 100%. And I know that. What? Go ahead.
I actually have a client who's a psych NP professor at Fisher, and I asked her if she knew you the other day. She does not know you.
She's like, oh,
but she
God,
said
that asshole.
you may know her.
I don't know what.
I don't want to say her name.
Yeah, I got it. There's like 4 because I'm in the graduate. She may do more undergraduate stuff.
She's not good enough to know Bill Moran.
No, she does more than medical,
Common
like nursing.
Bachelor's teacher.
So,
Yeah.
But she gave me something to give to you, and I forgot to bring it.
All right. Well, next time. That'll be fine.
It's a hand jibber.
No. Yeah, but the thing I didn't like, and I tried to say after my little joke was, but we're all here.
Yeah.
We're all here. We're all in this same program, right? How you got here, whatever. The thing that worries me with some of this stuff a little bit on a different side is, I'm not saying that, and they're talking about things. Have you ever felt like you were being watched while walking through a store Were you ever kind of questioned why you were, somebody questioned you? And a lot of microaggression shit. No, I said, and I've said in this class, and I've said it, and I watched people's faces. I go, I have never felt like in my life that I didn't fit in anywhere, whether it was a country club or talking race cars with guys who work on race cars. You know what I mean? I just never felt like I didn't. And I never felt like I couldn't talk to almost anybody about anything. And a lot of that is, and I was also brought up to believe this. This is the total idea of privilege. And I still believe this, just having knowledge for the sake of knowledge. It kind of bothers me a little bit that we have turned college into, it is a privilege.
Yeah.
Plain and simple, it's a privilege, but we've turned it into almost like a job center in a sense, right? You got to go to get this degree and I'm going to be a businessman, or what happened to just knowing shit?
Well, and
I like just knowing shit. And the people that do just go for the sake of knowledge usually do really well in life.
That's the thing. Lifelong learning is so important.
Right.
And it's, I talk about how I don't really watch TV. I read a ton of books. I listen to a ton of podcasts. Like, I will try to educate myself throughout. And I went to a SUNY school. My degree has nothing to do with what I did now.
Right.
But there's nothing wrong with continuing your education.
Right.
I like to drink and just believe everything I know.
Well, and by the way, fuck you. You privileged.
You're privileged enough to look away.
Oh, come on, man. Private school,
Yeah.
hockey programs, private college. You're right there with me.
I didn't say
You're
it.
right there with me.
Have you gotten into the stuff with your thoughts, like with dressing in the collared shirt to get ahead of the line at different places where you've always talked about, we go to the emergency room with the boys 3 times a week. They don't know me, but they know the guy in the collared shirt pretty well.
Yes, but I didn't.
You make your own privilege by kind of almost doing that.
I've been made fun of for often for the way I dress or something like that.
You are wearing a fucking scarf indoors right now.
I threw it on. Okay, here's what happened today.
And you're not even wearing it right. You got it backwards. The tag's hanging out.
Okay, well, that wasn't on purpose. Here's the problem. Today, this is so embarrassing.
It's okay.
You left your date's house and took her scarf.
No, I did not. I left my garage door opener in the car, and I got out last night, and I'm walking back, and I hit the thing on the wall, and it started to go down, and I jumped in, and it didn't stop. It kept just coming. So I'm like, fuck, I'm going to it's not stopping, and I'm going to either break it or I'm going to whatever. Now,
Wait, was your car under the garage door?
No, my car was in the garage. Okay. I'm walking out.
Ooh,
I realized
garage
that I
door
left.
and garage door opener privilege.
Okay, so yes. So I was going back. Oh shit, I forgot the garage door opener.
Okay.
Because I only have one.
All right.
So as I jump back in, the door's not stopping. It keeps coming. And I'm like, and I could feel it. It's pushing. And I'm like, oh, this is going to break something. I don't want that. So I had to call this morning saying I had an after hours emergency. And I know that they don't I'm probably happy, but I'm like, I got to get places today. So I needed somebody to come unlock the garage door. So, because they don't even give me 2. Right? I need one in the house, one in the other. Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, I went to put on my coat. I threw the scarf on. I was going to put the coat on, and I never put the coat on. I just left because my head was in a million places. All right. Are you okay with that? Does that look good? Privilege?
I mean, I can make shit up too.
Stop making shit up.
That was such a bad story, and you think he made that up?
Yes, exactly.
We didn't say it was creative.
No, it wasn't creative. It was just telling the truth. I just grabbed it.
That's why. How you know it's true.
Right. And by the way, I do my own little rebellion. Like if I can't be drinking, I have picked up an old bad habit, smoking.
Ew.
I know.
Ew.
I know.
Even when we pulled into the parking lot and I saw Kevin smoking, I was like, God, that's fucking so nasty.
I know. And I know I should quit, but there's something about having something that I know is sort of frowned upon. I kind of like it. And I will tell you.
It's got an oral fixation like you.
Well, I know, but it makes your teeth nasty. It's, oh, God.
Okay. All right.
Never.
All right.
Smells.
Yeah, just the smell of you. It's so off-putting. I've never been turned off more than knowing someone smokes.
Well, how many points did I just drop?
I mean, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole knowing that you smoke. It's like one of those things that makes me gag.
I know, but see, for me,
One of the things.
It's this thing. I also think that smoking helps with, like, when they tell people breathe, right? You don't breathe. You're taking in a pretty big breath. It calms people down. I'm not saying it's the right way to do it.
Breathe without a fucking cancer stick in your mouth, idiot.
It's just
Don't be judgy.
Here's my point.
I'm gonna be judgy.
Small acts of defiance are a pressure valve release. That's all. Just a little bit. Hey, look at me.
I'm gonna get you candy cigarettes.
Okay.
Okay.
And they do sell
Get the
those.
gum ones though with the powder on them. So when you puff
so
it,
like
it
you like
smokes.
puff.
Well, I'm sorry that I grossed you out. But
It's okay. Well, actually, Kevin grossed me out first when I pulled in the parking lot, and now that you guys both
Then
smoke.
I pulled my pants up.
No, I know it's a nasty
and then I saw
habit.
Keith's head.
And I know it's gross. And I know all that.
Oh. Molly's a hell of a drug.
Wow, that's right. Yeah. You just call me Saxsquatch. Does he do backstage passes or anything for people to go back there and meet him?
The friends I was with, they did a $100 meet and greet.
They did?
After the show, we're like
100 or 800?
100.
Okay. Phew.
We talked about it afterwards. That probably would have been fun.
I gotta wonder how many suits he has. Because you're on stage with the lights and
have
stuff.
gotta be
It's
expensive,
gotta
though.
be hot though.
Yeah, but
I mean, you go to a meet and greet after and you don't hop in the shower quick and change out to an after show Sasquatch outfit. Just a stink.
Maybe the smell is part of it.
oh, well, you smell a little-
Pheromones.
Yeah. Oh, Laura, look at that.
Yeah.
Do you believe in pheromones? Do they really work?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Just the scent you've been drawn to somebody?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Well, how about cologne? Good thing, bad thing?
I don't mind it. I don't think it does anything like for me. It's not going to turn me on or turn me off.
When I picked you up for the colonoscopy, when I sat down, the broad said I smelled nice. So I had cologne on.
The lady did?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
I mean, I can smell
And
it
then she wouldn't turn the hockey game on.
when somebody has it on. I'm like, oh, they smell good, but it doesn't. It's not like a sexual thing for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
But the pheromone thing. Like you get you're in the gym.
Pheromones make her moan.
Well, look at the grin on her face too. My God. Look at this. Hello, Joe.
He's a lucky man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Really? Why? Why do you say that? What makes you say that he's a lucky man?
Because he's got me.
Is this your no? That's not what she's saying.
No, well, it's not that me. It's that I am.
Sexually aggressive. Right?
I paw him. I'm constantly like, come on,
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like a Sasquatch in the wild.
Last night we were talking about it because we went to the Nighthawks game and then we went out with one of the other couples that went. And
Were you in a suite?
No.
Inside
but
joke.
God,
Inside
we
joke.
fucking got there and they're like, it's Red Wings night. And we're like, oh. And like a couple of my other girlfriends, there was like 5 couples that went. We're like looking around. They're like, do you think he's here? I'm like, no, he won't be here. But then later on, like at the bar, like I just am always like grabbing Joe. And he was like, it would be odd if you stopped being so touchy with me because
that's
so
a real
touchy
tell
with
right there.
me. Yeah.
Even if you're mad at him, you're still doing this?
No.
No.
But we
Still
we
touch
don't-
him. It's just the right cross instead of a pat.
we don't like fight much or
Yeah.
and I'm still gonna
We're a perfect couple.
oh no, not that.
No, but
Not that.
some people say like the disagreements and things are. I've heard women say this, that they don't want somebody that they can kind of walk all over.
No, absolutely
Right.
not. I
Yeah.
love that he puts me in my place and he like will stand on his own.
I just looked at Kevin.
That's the whole Dom thing she talked about.
What is it? Does that turn you on a little bit, or
Well,
is it?
I
What do you mean
just-
by put you in your place? Because that's a pretty strong
Like, he
phrase.
will-
Bitch, make me a sandwich.
No, but like if
Go do the
if we
dishes.
have a disagreement, he's not afraid to like back down in his stance. Like,
Right.
it's not like we're screaming there, yelling at each other, but he like he makes me think from his point of view at times. And I think that healthy disagreements are so good. You know?
Can you, without like revealing too much, just bring up something you may have disagreed upon? And something, if it's small or even big, I don't know. If you're
there's a
comfortable.
lot. I mean, everyone knows that I'm big into politics and
Right.
I have strong views one way. And he makes me think. He'll definitely bring up, because of his growing up, what he does with work. Sometimes he actually, as a white man working for the city of Rochester, has like reverse discrimination against him. Like he has not gotten promotions because he's white.
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't want two white staff in this one building, you know? And so he'll be like, yeah, but how is it right for me to get passed up, even though I've been in this position for 8 years, so, you know, sometimes he does. He makes me think about things.
Well, what do you and what would you think about with that? Like, because you say, yeah, I get it. And you sort of, in a way,
because
reflect.
I'm so much, you know, what anyone non-white has had to go through to get to where they're at now.
Yeah.
You know, segregation. I bring up a lot. I read a lot about diversity and policing and everything. But he's like, but I grew up white but poor, and so what he's had to overcome too, you know. It's tough, and I don't want to like talk too much about his personal life.
Sure.
But Joe went through a lot of shit, and I think what he come from, he is the most amazing person.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
I admire a lot about.
That's a wonderful thing to say. I mean, it really is nice. But I'll ask you this, because DEI is always like in the news now, right? And I was thinking maybe we need to restructure it. And here's why I'm thinking that. They did a thing in, I think, 1968. In all of the Ivy League, there were about 12 minority students, which, okay, we need to make a change for that. Now, I think majority of students at Harvard identify as something other than white.
Yeah, not
right?
white.
And my thinking is, what if we change the DEI based on income level? That we could help poor people who have a big brain. And there's been many over the years that have come out of Appalachia, for example, and went on to win Nobel Prizes and got Ivy League educations and things, that just somehow got out of there, right? And by the way, same thing in urban areas, urban settings as well. But what if we changed it that way? Would that make it more equal? So it's not based on the color of my skin or how I present, but more of where I'm truly coming from. I don't know. It's just a thought. I think about that a lot.
That is something that we talk a lot about. And like Kev here wearing his Aquinas.
Yeah.
Joe did go to Aquinas, but his parents, that was their only thing that they could afford. So Joe didn't get Christmas. Like he never got Christmas gifts. He never got anything because his parents, all their money went to sending him and his sister to Aquinas just because of where they lived. They weren't comfortable sending them to the public school.
Okay.
So
yeah. And there's work study and things like that too at Aquinas. Like the kids can get jobs and things like that.
I don't know if there was
maybe there is
25 years ago, but yeah.
Because
So.
I know somebody who sent like all their kids through Aquinas, and there's a lot of them. And they did that. All right. Well,
they got it.
yeah, I don't know. It's just an interesting thought. But I like that. I like that you say Joe makes you think.
He does.
Yeah. Stimulates more than just your body. We'll take a moment and be right back. If the new year has you saying, I did not sign up for this, like a workers' comp case, Social Security disability, or a personal injury claim, don't try to Google lawyer your way through it. Go to Connors and Ferris. They have offices in Buffalo, New York City, Syracuse, and Rochester, and they'll get back to you within 24 hours. Yeah. So even when you're stress scrolling at 2 a.m., you can call 262-COMP, tell them a little bit about what's going on in your life, and within 24 hours, one of their attorneys will get back to you. You'll talk to real lawyers who will explain things in plain English, not legal mumbo jumbo. Workers' comp, Social Security, disability, personal injury, complicated? Absolutely. Something you should handle alone? Nope. Connors and Ferris, experienced, responsive, and committed to serving you better. Call 262-COMP. Help's available right now. What country festivals do you have lined up, Laura, for this year?
We actually don't have any festivals planned. We're not doing Barefoot this year because my nephew's graduation is that weekend. But so far, we are going to Teddy Swims and Jelly Roll.
Oh.
So, yeah I'm surprising the
Where's
kids
Jelly
with Jelly
Roll?
Roll. He's Syracuse. And June 23rd. So it's the kids' last day of school. They love him. And so we'll pick them up and surprise them. And
Wow. Look at you.
So I'm super excited.
Wow.
Lucas is pissed because when we saw him last year, we did not take him.
Yeah.
He's great in concert.
I bet. Yeah.
So-
And now he's lost all that weight. And he,
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
Why?
I don't know. It's like you're a try hard. You didn't need to lose 200 pounds. He could. I'm glad he lost the weight, health reasons, but
Yeah.
keep that big, burly, masculine energy.
Wow. Look at this. You like that?
That's like his personality.
Yeah. That's
You
pretty
know?
cool that you're doing that for your kids last day of school.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Tickets went on sale on Friday, and it was hell to buy them. And that I was trying to get them, and for some reason, I was not able to get them. So I had to call Joe and be like, "You got to figure this out," because they sold out immediately.
So how did you get them if they sold? There's no such thing as sold out, by the way.
I know you've told me that. He has T-Mobile, so we had like the T-Mobile early access.
Oh, look at this.
I mean,
Privilege.
Yeah. I know.
Oh yeah.
No, but I was thinking about that because, like, what are you modeling for your kids in terms of behavior? And I think that those are things that they're going to love and remember.
I
Yeah.
love, I love doing experiences with the kids. That's how we are. That when I think we're going to go to Denver in May for a long weekend, and we were looking up concerts at Red Rocks, and I don't know who's going to be there too, like no name people, not no name, but people I don't know. But I was like, well, no matter what, I want to go, and I want to bring the kids so that they can see a concert at Red Rocks because it's just amazing.
What
You could just go to Red Rocks. You don't have to go to a concert. It's open
I know.
all day long.
Oh, I know.
What's the?
But still,
yeah,
it's
it
just
would be fun.
it's an experience.
What's the? What's in Denver?
My Aunt Sharon.
Oh, Aunt Sharon.
Aunt Sharon.
The Coors Brewery.
Yeah. So we're like, if we go for a weekend and just go and do some hikes and a Rockies game and a concert and I don't know, I don't like to stay here for too long.
The Rockies Stadium is
I have
really,
to have a flight at least every other month.
The Rockies games are really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I've been to one.
Yeah, I was at one many years ago, like
That stadium's cool.
almost 40 years ago. But it was at the time they didn't even have the stadium; they were playing where the Broncos play.
You just got to be careful in Denver though, because if you start drinking, the altitude gets you.
Oh, I mean, I got
out there, and we were at an Airbnb for my sister-in-law's wedding, and my mother-in-law and my wife pissed me off. So I'm like, I got to go pick up my suit. And it was right next to a Buffalo Wild Wings. I went and I had 3 beers. I walked out. I'm like, holy fuck. I am hammered right now. On 3 beers.
I need to point something out here right now. Laura, her whole business is creating order, and your whole life is disrupting it. Do you realize that? You go opposite way in Wegmans. You just talked about how they pissed you off, so you go, fuck this, I'm drinking.
Gee, my whole life sounds like somebody else at this table. Let me look at which way is it? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
How many times did you get pissed off and get drunk in your marriage in 20 years?
I didn't. When I get pissed off, I usually don't drink. I would eat bad food. Like I would eat shitty food. That was more my thing. Then I'm not saying that And then you're right. When I do drink, I like slowly. It gives you more access to feelings, and you express them. The floodgates can just open.
See, I love to drink.
So do I.
I just try to not binge drink at times.
Yeah.
Like I won't have more than like 3 drinks.
Yeah. Right. That's
On a
really
night.
good.
Like
Yeah.
if I open a bottle of wine, it'll last
35
me
minutes.
3 or 4 days.
Yeah, I'm the same way at home.
Yeah.
But not when I'm out. And that's the problem.
I went out like last night I had 2 drinks at the Nighthawks game and then 1 afterwards.
I'm the opposite. I don't drink a lot out.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to deal with the DWIs and stuff. But at home, I'll just pound away.
Right. Well, okay. So, what do your kids think of that? Because I remember my father saying to me, "I feel like we have glorified," meaning he and my mother, alcohol too much, and I love to drink.
But see, I think it's also again giving your kids, showing them like my kids know I drink wine.
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever seen me drunk.
Well, my kids have seen me drunk.
Yeah.
Keith will tell you, my kids, mostly Brady, will just come out and start taking shots. Like busting balls.
Okay.
He'll start making fun of Keith or something.
Yeah.
He'll start making fun of
So
me. He'll start
sweet.
making fun of Bob.
Yeah.
He's just that's how he is. The other 2 don't give a shit.
Well, I mean, they're older, but I do wonder because it is like you start thinking of the behaviors of your model for your kids.
Like Sam doesn't.
Wait,
Sam
hold on. I'm
doesn't-
like thinking. I'm like,
Sam
I
doesn't
gotta
really
take
drink.
back what I just said.
Why?
My kids have definitely seen me drunk, just not often. I'm thinking like my birthday party this past year. But you know,
I think
there's a few
seeing me and
things.
Keith for so long, and me and Bob and all my friends that drink.
Yeah.
I think it's had the opposite effect on Sam. He'll drink, but he doesn't drink a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was sitting in the garage the other night because it was decent out. I'm just watching TV. Hey, come down and have a drink. I don't wanna. All right.
Yeah.
He doesn't really want to drink.
Well, I had somebody say to me because, like, of course, my older boys do.
Oh yeah.
And they saw a lot of it. And there were times. I mean, I can remember when they were little, we would do Friday nights at different neighbors, right? And there was really 3 houses involved, sometimes 4, but definitely 3. The people across the street and the people right next door. And the people right next door were from Finland and Switzerland. And they had 3 daughters and another daughter that they had adopted. And he loved all the imports music. So like the remix Madonna and the remix, like he would be playing all this shit and then he would make the strongest fucking drinks. I left their house and literally had to be pointed how to get back to mine.
We've done that to Bob.
And
We've done that to Bob.
and I go, those were things my kids definitely did see. But I don't know if they were conscious of it or not, but...
Well, and there's also different types of drunks. Are you a mean drunk? Are you like
No, I'm
an
usually
angry
a
drunk?
funny drunk.
See, and I'm like a loving drunk. Like
Yeah.
I hug everybody. I'm just a happy,
Yeah,
you know.
right. What
I'm best friends with every single person when I'm drinking.
And the thing is, like, I know all the shit that I did, and I don't want them to sometimes do those things because the laws have changed and the risks are too high, even for injury and death and all that stuff. And there shouldn't be anymore because we have rideshare services and things that are so easy to get. But still, sometimes you think you're better than you are.
Yeah.
You know, I'm fine, man. I stopped an hour ago.
I mean, we were looking at the extended weather. They were talking about how it's supposed to be like 65, 70 next Sunday, next weekend.
What?
And we were talking about getting outside and drinking in a circle because we haven't done it since.
Is it supposed to be that warm?
I think
gotta
it's
be
supposed to
honest with
rain.
you.
Holy shit.
What?
73 next Saturday.
But I think it's supposed to rain. But
Yeah,
what the garage
that's
is
the
for.
day of my gala, but that'll be nice.
Oh, that's that's when we're celebrating Jameson's 16th. 73.
73.
I'm kind of bummed because I wanted to go. Something happened yesterday. We were going to go skiing in the afternoon, and then he had an incident with a friend that he wanted to go check on the person and make sure they were all right and all this stuff. So we didn't go, and I'm like, I want you to, I don't know, I just wanted him to keep it up a little bit. And now I'm like, I don't know when we're going to get the weather back to do it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
It's about
This week is still going to be cold, but
you'll get the mid-March, late March.
Oh, we can get buried around. Wait, so that's parade weekend?
No, that's
parade
2
week-
weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's 2 weeks out.
All right.
We've been lucky with the parade the last couple of years. Last year was gorgeous. Last year I was able to make the entire parade without having to stop at the Porta-John.
Because you didn't drink.
No, we drank a lot before you even got there.
See what I'm saying? Like, I go, I don't know what
I was with Purse Pisser. Of course
I
I'm gonna be
understand,
drinking.
but I mean, like,
Well, we tell you 11, and you show up at like 1:30.
okay.
At the parade?
yeah.
Parade starts at 12.
I was
We
gonna
usually,
say,
I usually get down
starts
there.
early.
But we don't, but we weren't
I wanna
stepping
bring
off
Keith.
until like late. And so it's always like, yeah.
Oh.
Right. But the St. Patrick's Day used to be,
See, I'll park at the end of the parade, so I don't have to walk all the way back afterwards. So we'll park and we'll walk up. And Filgers is right there, and they don't charge a cover until like 11:30. So we
Okay.
just go into Filgers and start drinking.
Joe is pissed that we can't go out this year because Lucas is in his school play that day.
oh, look at this.
He's got a show
Joe is
at-
getting his first taste of parenthood.
He's got a show
The
at
things you
2
miss.
and at 7 p.m. He's
Joe
like, wait, so
Doesn't have to do
we
shit.
can't?
Well,
Yeah,
that's true. Joe could come with us.
I know. Maybe I will send him with you guys because he does not want to go to both.
Go to what? Both plays?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he'll go to one. And
He'll
Yeah.
go to the 7, but he'll be a little cocked.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I mean, I love
He'll
my
be- he'll
child,
be-
but I don't even want to go.
Of course not. I mean,
I
it's
love
Joe will be
St.
pleasantly
Patrick's
buzzed
Day.
for a middle school play.
I want to. There's a shirt I want to get for St. Patrick's Day. It's a Guinness shirt. And it says, "Hello, darkness, my old friend." It's got a glass of Guinness on there. I really want that. I want that badly. I gotta go get it.
I still laughed the first year we did a parade, and Greg was on the podcast, was like, no drinking, then rolls up with a handle of Tito's and a handle of Jameson. I was just kidding.
Well, I think he's probably, nice to blow his cover. Well, look, the whole thing. I mean,
Greg Ferris, that is.
but the whole thing behind St. Patrick's Day is to get drunk. Like when you look at the Irish culture, and by the way, they saved civilization. I want you to know that the Irish saved civilization because when Europe was being plundered and taken over, they were burning all the records, they were burning all the books, they were tearing down everything, and it was all preserved on this little island called Ireland. And that's how poetry and all this stuff, all the classics were saved. They were there.
Hickory dickory dock.
And now we're just known as drunks.
Yeah.
The Fighting Irish, right? I mean, there's even like
Because when you go to Ireland, that's all you do.
okay.
Drink and fight?
No, like when I went, I had all these plans, and then I got
Okay, what happened?
swept up in the pub culture.
Yes.
Well, I did that. I did that in Quincy Market. There was an old Irish pub. It was like one of the oldest Irish pubs in America or in Boston. I don't know. And I sat down. I'm like, I'm going to have a Guinness. And then they had the beer of the day special was $2 Miller High Life bottles. And Carrie's like, I want to go shopping. Go. I'm on vacation. I'll be sitting right here.
And that's how you make a marriage work.
But Boston does it right. They have a lot of Porta Johns between Quincy Market area and all around. So if you're drinking throughout the day,
Yeah.
you can always find a spot. Unlike
Quincy
New York
Market
City, where
is
you just have to
great.
go on a freaking.
What happened in Ireland though that you were like swept up in the pub culture? What do you mean?
Oh, just when I went, Renee and I went for a week, and we had planned to do hikes and go and do these tours, and we would like oversleep every single morning and miss our planned activity because we were out drinking until 4 a.m. the night before.
So all you saw in Ireland was the bottom of a glass? I mean, what are we talking
Sounds
about?
like Bill Moran was your travel agent.
We were just like, the first night I remember at 9 o'clock, we're like, God, we're so tired. We had just flown in that day. And then we're like, all right, we are in Dublin. We have to go to Temple Bar just for one. And then I think we both ended up making out with random Irish dudes.
You realize this is going to be your trip to Europe too. He loves to hike, and he'll hike all these mountains, and he'll camp in the 10-degree cold. He's going to get to Amsterdam and he's just going to be like, I'm going to go hike here. Nope, I'm going to be over here.
It was great. The only night I did not get drunk was the night that we went to see Dermot Kennedy because I was like, I want to be so present for that.
Okay, so do you think, how did you feel after that? Did you think drinking ruined your trip, enhanced your trip? Do you have regret is my question.
Yeah, I definitely think that we didn't get to do some of the hikes that we wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun. It was memorable.
Was it? Because Kevin doesn't remember calling me last night. You probably drank as much as him.
Like, I mean,
it was fun and memorable last night.
But I definitely wish. Maybe I wish that we would have extended it, but we took like our 10-day trip and then we split it between Ireland and Iceland. So then when we flew over to Iceland for the second half, we had one glass of wine the entire time we were there.
Okay.
We were sick of drinking.
They're lame in Iceland.
No, it was so expensive to drink in Iceland that we ordered a glass of wine each and it was $35 per glass.
Yeah, that is a lot.
That is a lot.
They don't have any any other option?
Well,
she was using her white privilege.
I think they were like, oh, do you want this wine or this wine? And we chose the better wine. And then we didn't realize that for 2 glasses of wine, our bill was going to be $70.
Yeah.
So, because they have to import everything.
Well, that's just it. It's like the Caribbean and stuff, right? Things are a little bit more expensive when you go down there. That's, I'm starting to realize I sort of get concerned. Like, as you get older, what are the long-term effects of the over drinking for a really long period of time? I mean, I'm talking like college. You
start going the wrong way at Wegmans for fucking fun.
I know. Like, you think about like the Saxsquatch guy. He creates joy. Kevin, just irritation. That's like...
You choose to be friends with him?
When have you ever had a bad time at my fucking house? Ever?
It's always fun. Yeah, we do have fun.
And we have a fucking blast.
When he's out causing chaos at Wegmans, I'm having fun at Saxsquatch.
Okay. Yeah, I would rather go with your... Yeah.
I would too. And,
your hobbies.
But I have seen like where there are times where it's fun in the moment, but then it's like...
Yeah.
I wasted a day.
Yes.
I'm hungover the next day.
Like, I remember when we were in Galway, I really wanted to do one of the hikes, and Renee just could not wake up the next morning,
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and it just sucks because especially when you're going overseas, am I going to get back here?
Yeah.
So if I go to Boston and get drunk and I don't do something that's planned, whatever, that's a 6-hour drive. It's not a 6-hour flight and a couple $1,000 trip.
Right. Exactly.
So,
it is like you want to keep it on the rails a little bit. Yeah. And you have the discipline to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't always. I get to a point, man, I can feel it. If I don't leave right now, I'll be home at midnight.
Well, and then, like last night,
I know what my kryptonite is, and I still don't give a shit.
What is your kryptonite?
Just if I can drink beer, I can drink wine all night, but if I start doing shots, that's where it goes off the rail.
I can't do shots,
and that's what we love to do. I love doing shots with Bob, Keith, Shane, Ash. I like doing it with all of them. It's just a good ass time. I mean, who would want to buy a $70 keg of fucking Fireball besides me? Because it's fucking awesome.
A 24-year-old college kid? I don't know, maybe, or 22.
Because it's awesome.
Yeah. And it's so funny that it sounds like your oldest kid is more mature than you are.
Probably. Good job, Sam.
Do the opposite. Don't do what I do. Do the opposite of what I do.
Well, he's just seen me around somebody. I don't want to call them dirtbags, but dirtbags. So we just drink.
Yeah.
And the hockey parents, Keith,
the
neighbors, we all just, we drink.
I think that I have seen that even as an outsider for my friends whose kids do hockey. Because you're traveling, you're at hotels all the time, and...
Well, Kelsey was saying, our friend Kelsey out here, she was saying that they went to a tournament and they came down with all these different drinks and stuff ready to hang out in the lobby, and all the parents were drinking like non-alcoholic Michelob Ultra Light, non-alcoholic. She's like, what's wrong with you people? You're in a hotel. The kids are not going anywhere but running around causing havoc in the hotel.
Drinking is going down nowadays.
It is going down, and like
not in my house.
And the amount of NAs.
Yeah.
it's insane. It's like, oh, you can get a Blue Moon NA now.
Right.
And, you know.
Yeah, well, they're trying to stay in business too. But
what the hell's the point of drinking an NA? Just drink water.
well, that's always been like, that's how I've been saying, I think one of the worst things to come out of the pandemic was the work from home. And also, like, we're losing that connection. Actually, on a recent podcast, I accidentally stumbled on through a link an article in Psychology Today. Actually, you'll like this. And I didn't realize the U.S. Surgeon General has made loneliness a chronic illness now.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's chronic illness. And it just talks about how lonely people are and how it leads to cardiovascular disease and all this.
How many cats do you have to be considered lonely?
It's a great question. Maybe we should do a study on that. I'm
only at 2 and not lonely.
Oh,
So.
okay. 2 by yourself?
No, my kid is.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I love my kids. So we have
Your
2. One per
kids, they're
person.
like once a week.
But so in the article, she started out, you ready? Doing a study on BDSM groups, bondage,
Yeah.
discipline,
Oh, yeah.
You've got Laura's attention,
right? But what she
article's awesome.
Wait, what she found out was the people involved in that had better and healthier connections than people outside of these kind of.
They're being told what to do.
Well, maybe, but she was taking it to things like you have a mechanical issue with your car, someone would come help give you a ride. Job recommendations. They just had a better connection and not everything was kink. And those people who were in the kink thing also had outside hobby groups. And the point of the article was like the third party system where you would go and meet somebody, bowling leagues, churches, bars, right? It's like we just don't have as many anymore of the third party systems, unless they're bars, right? But over time, when you think about like who you've become friends with, like you and Keith became friends through hockey, work and then hockey, right? And you don't make an instant friend with somebody. You just see them frequently at the same place. You start to reveal a little more about yourself. They reveal a little bit more about themselves. And you got kind of a friendship going. And maybe that goes outside there. And
We're not friends. We're just acquaintances.
Who?
I don't want to be associated with this.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Where I have met all my adult friends, besides my kids, is my gym.
Yeah.
Like, if I didn't go to a gym,
right,
I wouldn't have such a core group.
Right,
of
and
friends.
there's a third thing, and what they're saying is like most people will say, "Well, join a gym and do more." But what this article was about, the architecture of the third party system or third thing where you would go to isn't there as much anymore. Mm-hmm. And when you think about it, like most people find a group online and that's it. And you also know at a certain point in your life, you're so wrapped up in the kids and things that sometimes the other parents become your friends. And so that becomes sort of your circle. And then they graduate.
Yeah.
And that circle sort of goes away. And this isn't addressed in the article. I'm just talking from my own experience. But you find new people. And I think having a strong network is really important. And I watched it with my dad and I watched it with my mom. And I'm not saying that Parkinson's would be delayed maybe, but I can't say it wouldn't if you just had a healthier thing. My dad, his whole social circle was the gym, but he didn't do anything outside the gym with these people. He would just be the annoying old guy. Like getting up, like there's a terrible.
I am so strong.
Yes.
You are so weak.
But there was a terrible story where he was trying to get somebody's attention that was on a treadmill as he's leaving. So he climbs up on the treadmill next to the guy and it's like leaning over, waving. And the guy's like, "Oh, hey." And they start talking. And then he can't get off the treadmill. They had to piggyback him off because he just didn't. Right. Oh. Right. But what I'm saying, but when I went to visit him, but really before Parkinson's really kind of took over, he did nothing. It was like literally watching paint dry. He would read books, fall asleep in the middle of the day. I think we went to the diner 3 days a week. If I have to cook anything, I don't do it. I eat salads because it's just easy. It's raw. Blah, blah. And like he would brag because all his blood work, everything was great. And so there were no additional health problems. And he died from falling, basically, right? But no structure. Then there's Marge. And Marge is teaching classes at Bard College and goes to a coffee group, a meditation group. She's got other stuff.
A Reiki.
Yeah. And I'm just saying, like, you can see where I just didn't realize it was such a problem in the United States. And I part of it, I guess, is social media. I don't know what it is, or we just don't talk. And that's where I go. The work from home, yeah, it's convenient. You don't have to deal with traffic. I get it. But on the other side, all those friendships, all those mentors, all that, you're missing out. Mm-hmm. You're missing out. And you're young enough that your liver's going to be fine. Go have a drink and meet somebody.
Do you feel like you're missing out working at home?
Not at all. Because I do also have other...
Yeah, but he's got other interests.
You have outlets.
He's got the whole EDM crew. Those freaks.
I mean, Friday night, I went out to see Saxsquatch, and then yesterday went on a group hike with a group of people.
I love that.
With a group of people, so...
Are you part of like a hiking group or something?
There's a lot of different groups that are part of, and then, they get together and go out. So, you go from a concert one night, and the next day hang out with a group of people and spend the day outside and go for a hike.
Sounds awful.
And then end up in your friend's garage at night. So it is, you have to...
I've always been hesitant to join those hiking groups or something.
My mom has been in a group called Huggers.
It's because you're a dick and you'd be freaking out there doing a set.
No, I would not.
I want to say it's like Huggers. It's for like active...
Huggers?
Yeah. Active, like, older generation. My mom has probably been in it for 30 years now, and she
like mother, like daughter.
So many friends.
The Huggers
she
group?
Guys.
What?
My mom is probably not into, like, swinging or voyeurism. I've never asked.
Where do you think it came from?
I mean, my dad couldn't keep it in his
Technically,
hands.
she's had what? She's had what? 4 husbands?
My mom?
Yeah.
No, my mom was with
your
my
dad had
stepdad. My dad changes every 10 years. My mom was with my stepdad for 20 years until he passed. But my mom was always active. She goes skiing with this group. She plays euchre. She goes on hikes. She is always going. And my stepdad was never interested in any of it. So it's like she had her friends that kept her active and healthy and out and about.
Yeah, out and about.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You just reminded me. My father, so he wanted to travel more, but he had nobody he was going with. So he took a solo trip to Ireland. Mm-hmm. This might have been right before 9/11 because he came back. He got back in, and then everything happened.
Yeah.
And he was going to go on a hike, and the hike was either out and about group or outward bound or something like that. So he's all set to go, and then I don't know how it tipped him off, but it was it sounds terrible because it's not that big a deal, but it was a gay group.
Oh.
Yeah, and so he's like, I don't know.
It really was out and about.
Yeah. And I think my brother and I laughed, or maybe he went on the hike and didn't realize until all of a sudden he's looking around and it's like, maybe that was it. I can't remember.
Guys down.
A lot of men here.
I have to ask Kevin, but yeah, and I don't know that you're on a hike, and maybe it was a way to meet people, you're like-minded
probably.
people who kind of aren't. I'm not going to feel judged. I'm not going to feel whatever because of my orientation, and I'm more comfortable that way. I have no idea, but it was so funny to hear him talk about it. It was really good. All right, we'll close it out for a beautiful day. 73 degrees in next week.
Yeah.
Next
Sunday.
week. Man,
Saturday, Sunday.
Man, the garage is going to be cranking.
Garagio.
Yeah, the garagio. Very
We
good.
won't have to turn the heat on. We'll just have to be out, have the door open.
Yeah. Look at this. I'm ready. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah.
She's ready to skip.
No, I said I have a gala
She ain't
next
coming.
Saturday, so I can't. I have my chocolate ball.
Yeah.
I'll invite her and she won't come.
Whatchamacallit? Tommy's one of the guest judges this year.
Tommy Burnett?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's awesome. I love Tommy Burnett. The Iron Smoke, and they've done a hell of a job. They were the first one in that cannery now, and
Christ.
yeah, they showed it could work.
Now you can't park
No,
there.
I'm driving through last night, and I'm dropping one of Jameson's buddies off, and I think there was a girl in the car too. So, and we're driving through Fairport, and I notice cars on the side of the road, and I go, "Oh, they did parking." And he just starts laughing. He goes, "You say the most random shit." And I go, "Wait a second." I said, "Yeah, I'm old. I'm glad there's parking.
Yeah.
Like people like to go out. It was good. They built more parking spaces when they widened the bridge." So there you go. All right. For Laura, for Keith and Saxsquatch, for Kevin, who loves to disrupt Wegmans.
Hell yeah.
I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you next time.
See, we were looking for a Cadillac with Tennessee.